Welcome to my YouTube channel, Fueled by Pixie Dust. In this episode, I am going to teach you how to make banana bread, but not just any banana bread, the best banana bread you've ever had. The list of ingredients is detailed in the description of this video. Since the kids are back in school and we're busy with our schedules, it is so helpful to have a quick breakfast ready to go. This recipe is so simple to make and it is delicious. I start this recipe by mixing the dry ingredients first. I mix flour, baking soda, and salt with a fork. After everything is nice and mixed, I put it aside. Now I'm going to continue with the wet ingredients. And today I have a little helper. It is so important for me to have my kids help me cook. I think it creates a very special bond with my children and it teaches them a skill set that they can use the rest of their lives. I encourage you to do the same. So for the wet ingredients, we are going to use eggs mixed with sugar, vegetable oil, buttermilk, and I'm going to mash 3 ripe bananas. I usually just like to use a fork, and I like to leave my smashed bananas a little chunky. It tastes so good in the bread. Once all the wet ingredients are mixed, I add the dry ingredients and start mixing everything together. If you like this recipe and would like to see more, please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, and share this recipe. Also, please check out my recipe playlist. I have great simple recipes for you to try. Once the bananas are peeled and smashed, you can actually fold them right into the mix. They don't have to be overmixed, just incorporated into the ingredients. This recipe makes a nice and hefty loaf of bread. If you wish, you can add chocolate chips or walnuts to this recipe. I personally prefer it as it is on the recipe right here. It is nice and moist, and it truly doesn't require anything else. It goes so well with a cup of coffee in the morning or a cup of tea in the afternoon. Um, I hope that you enjoyed this recipe and that you stay in this channel to view more. I had made a peach cobbler recipe as well, and I would encourage you to view that recipe. Please check out that tutorial that I had shared in this channel. See you next time, friends. Enjoy your banana bread, and please do let me know how much you like it.